What's up, guys? It's Thursday night, I believe. Huh? Can't see you. Can't see you. No light. We don't have a light. But that's okay. So, got done teaching. Went back home, took a shower. Figured we take you on a little night walk. Of course, I did probably wait too long to do that because it is after 9 o'clock now at night. But after I got home, took a shower, I had some things I needed to do. Still finishing up my book. Big book of weird top 10 lists. You can get it by pre-ordering. Hit the donate button below, send $10, and I will deliver it to your inbox on Saturday. So just a few days away. Here's the local. Delivery trucks all times of the day and night. It's a little store here. We go and get our something to eat, something to drink. Not too far from our apartment. And if you do smoke, they do have cigarettes called Cambos that are only 25 cents a pack. You can get them right here. Right here next to the little alley. Some hostels down that way. Right across from the local, which is where all those lights are. Right here on Street 20. Oh, we're also getting a can of gas for food. So we can cook. So Singlai can cook, I should say. She'll have her another cooking video coming out pretty soon on her channel. I didn't know this was going to take this long. I wanted to take you guys on a little night walk, not a little night stop. Really nice night out tonight. There. So I guess I will carry it. This is a Sprite. No Sprite. There's the two dragons. Recently remodeled. They're ranked number 9 on TripAdvisor's list of top 10 guest houses. Top 10 guest houses in Siem Reap. They ranked number 9. Not bad, considering they just refurnished and reopened. One thing you'll notice, especially walking around here at night, is that you'll often see just a bunch of people sitting outside, chairs, at tables, whatever they can find, having a good time after their day of work is done, after their day of school, whatever it is they do. They gather around businesses later in the evening to drink, get something to eat, have a good time. So that's part of what I call the vibe here. Very homey, very neighborly. People like to sit down and talk to one another. Huh? Oh. No plans for the weekend this weekend. Of course, that's another thing I like about living here. I don't usually have plans. I mean, there are things I do that I have to do during the day. Regular, everyday things. But I like how I don't have to plan a lot of things, because things just tend to happen here, if that makes sense. I mean, right now we just plan to go for a walk, but the ladies back there, when we pass by, want to saying like to stop and sit down and speak to them. And that'll happen sometimes. So even if you do make plans, they might get changed. Plus, I like walking around here at night because it's a little bit cooler. After a certain time, 7, 8 o'clock, the roads aren't quite as hectic. You still got to be careful, but not as careful. Walking around during the day can be difficult at times if you're filming, trying to watch where you're walking, and trying to watch out for traffic from every different direction you can think of, all at the same time. Bridge all lit up down there. This way seems more lit. You do have to be careful though coming out like right after dusk, because that's when the majority of mosquitoes are going to be attacking any exposed flesh you have, and those are the ones that carry, the majority of them carry dengue fever, and you don't want to get a case of that. I don't know how the insect world works, but they seem to dissipate at later times. They must come out right after dark, feed on whatever flesh they can find, and then go back to wherever it is they go when they're not trying to attack me. Alright, she wants to go and sit down, so I will talk to you guys later. Alright. Nice little walk. It got really, really dark down there. Once you get past that bridge with all the lights, it gets really dark. And I didn't want you guys just to see a bunch of nothing or try to make out what those shadow things were. So I didn't record anything down there. But we're on our way back now. Yeah. Nope. I was going to try to get a little close up. Some of the critters that hang out around here, but they're very skittish around people. And that's probably a good thing, survival instinct. Because not a lot of people have the same affection for the animals as Westerners. Having a little tuk-tuk party over there. And those guys like to party. Sometimes they're out in the land beside my building there, a little patch of dirt that everybody uses for a driveway or a parking spot, and they'll have all their tuk-tuks in a circle like a posse. They'll break out a boombox or some kind of, like a phone with speakers attached to it. Sometimes even a karaoke machine. They'll drink some beer. They have their rice wine, homemade, and food. They'll sit there and have their own little party. And they will get loud and they will get rowdy, but they're very respectful of the time. After a certain time, they'll just pack it up. I don't know if they continue somewhere else or they just decide to go home, but after a certain time, it ends, so it's never a problem. Better watch out for this thing. Yeah. As you can see, more people over there sitting down after a day, getting something to eat and drink with their family, friends. But sometimes I think people wonder, like, what do I mean when I talk about I like the vibe of Siem Reap? And I know that can mean a lot of things to different people, but basically what I mean is just how laid back it is, how friendly they are, how they're not concerned with anybody as long as you're not bothering them, you're not breaking the law, and they don't bother you. You're free to be who you really are, as long as you're respectful about it. So that's kind of what I mean about the vibe. It just feels more laid back than when I was back in the States, where everything is regulated to the point of absurdity. And when you first get here, sometimes I think there's this Western mindset. Like I remember the first time taking a can of beer, going outside and opening it up, trying to walk down the street. My first instinct, and it was pure instinct, is to look around, make sure there weren't any cops. Because drinking in public is against the law where I come from. You can't walk down the street with an open can of beer and you'll get in trouble with the police. Believe it or not. But here, there were all kinds of police. But you're free to do so as long as you're not, as I said before, making a fool out of yourself, bothering anybody, or breaking the law. So that's kind of what I mean when I say the vibe of this place. Oh, buddy. You okay? What you up to, buddy? That's the bar dog there. Now, Jimmy, he just arrived yesterday, I believe, in Phnom Penh. So he's finally here in Cambodia. He's already grabbed a few local meals and also a couple of Western style meals. In between looking for his teaching job, he hit the ground running and is already emailing and doing all that kind of thing, so good on him. I'm sure he'll be working in a very short time. But it's pretty cool to hear that he's finally here. Now, I can't speak for the vibe of Phnom Penh because I've never been there yet. But now that I know more than just one person, might have to go for a visit sometime. There's my buddy. Hey, what are you doing? You gonna pee on that car tire? Yeah. Anyway, that was my little walk around, getting with the dark. And it's pretty nice. I got the keys. I got to unlock it. Yeah, at night, as you can see, after a certain time, this is locked. And only the landlord and tenants have keys. So basically everybody knows when somebody's coming or going because it does make a noise. Well, that's alright. Come on, buddy. Almost left you out there. Crazy dog. I don't know why I bother. He gets in and out, whether this gate is locked or not. He's got a hole somewhere, I believe. And then lock it back up. He's got a hole somewhere. And now up the stairs. Ooh. Hey! There he is! Hey, don't forget to send me your email address.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Alright. Mr. Graham right there from Australia. He rented this apartment in the front for his stay here. He just paid me cash for a couple of my books and still hasn't given me his email address so I can send them to him because of course they're digital. Ooh, it's really dark up here. I apologize for the light. Now, can you find the hole in the dark? That's the question. There we go. There we go. We're back in. All right. a few other YouTubers that have put up videos recently, some as recently as today. I got all their channels listed below. Be sure to check those out. Check out all my links for all my books. They're down below. And believe it or not, in my merch store over there in Teespring, I have like 8 or 9 designs. So if you're looking for a new t-shirt, I got all kinds of different designs, different sizes, different colors. Be sure to check that out. And all my social media is also down below. Alright. Oh, there you are. Make yourself at home, buddy. Okay. I'll talk to you guys in the next one.